Social learning is simple. We learn by watching others, talking things through, and sharing experiences. Albert Bandura made this famous decades ago, but today it's more relevant than ever, especially in the workplace. Learning isn't just about reading slides or watching videos, it's about connection. When people learn together, they remember more, apply it faster, and enjoy the process. The good news? You don't need a fancy platform or big budget to use social learning. You just need a few smart ideas. Hello and welcome to the L&D Academy's channel. Today, I will share with you 5 ways to bring social learning into your training programs. Option number 1, peer learning groups. From research, we know that people learn better when they don't feel alone. Peer learning groups create space for learners to talk, ask questions, and reflect together. Here's how to make it work. The rule is to keep it simple. Ask learners to meet as a group either after a module or in between workshops in case of a multi-module program. They can do this either on or offline. Give them a prompt or two to get the conversation rolling, and then just let them chat. The less supervision, the better, because it invites organic discussions with little to no restrictions. For example, in a customer services program, learners can share real calls they've handled. They can swap tips, offer feedback, and learn from each other's wins and mistakes. Option 2, collaborative projects. Working with others help people connect the dots faster. The benefits here are twofold. First, it makes learning feel real because what's discussed comes from the real world rather than theory, books, and distant case studies. Secondly, it builds teamwork. Think about it. When people are put in a situation where they need to find a solution to a common problem, that usually brings them closer. Here's how you can make this work. Design a task that requires learners to create something together. It could be a checklist, a presentation, a how-to guide, anything that gets them talking and solving problems together. For example, in a leadership course, learners might be given a task to create a mini guide on how to give tough feedback. They can then be given some time to debate ideas, share stories, and put together something that is both useful and hopefully memorable. Option 3, user-generated content. Do people remember more when they teach others? Research points to yes. That's why user-generated content can be so powerful. Again, there are tons of things that you can do here. Ask learners to create something that shows what they've learned. It could be a short video, a one-page cheat sheet, an infographic, a social media post, or even a quick voice note. Say you're running a time management course. Ask each learner to share their top time-saving tip in a short video. Then, share these in your next session or on your platform. Encourage others to interact with these videos by liking or commenting on them because it's really low effort and very high impact. Option 4, social platforms and communities. If you spend any amount of time delivering trainings, you know that not all learning happens in the classroom, if any, but that's a video for another day. A lot of the learning can actually happen in between sessions, during chats with colleagues, asking quick questions, and swapping ideas. Here's how to take advantage of that. Use what people already love: conversations and social media. Create a private space where learners can share, ask, and explore. It could be a Slack channel, a Teams group, or a private LinkedIn space. For example, you could experiment with a "What I tried this week" thread. People can then comment and post one thing they applied from the training and what happened as a result. It's very quick, it's real, and it builds momentum. Option 5, mentoring and buddy systems. Everyone needs someone to learn from. Mentoring and buddy systems are classic, and we know that they work. They make learning personal and build confidence. Here's how to make it work. Pair new learners with experienced peers. They don't need to meet often. Sometimes a once-a-month meeting can be a life changer, or even just a 30-minute chat each week can make a big difference. Give them some conversation starters to get the ball rolling, and then keep an eye on the process. Are they actually meeting? Are those meetings useful? Are they getting the most out of this opportunity? For example, in a new manager program, you could buddy participants up with a more experienced leader from the organization. They can talk through real challenges, share tools, and really help each other grow. Social learning doesn't need big budgets or complex tech. It just needs intention. Start small. Pick one of these 5 ideas and test it. See what clicks. and then build from there. And remember, people learn best with other people. Give them that chance and you'll see the difference soon enough. See you in the next video.